Hey everyone, this is PA in the AM coming to you live from my bathroom. It's Friday morning and I'm here to discuss the 10 basic tips on keeping your bathroom clean and making it easy. And since it's Favorites Friday, I'll be discussing some of my favorite things. At the very end of the episode, be sure to stay tuned in to hear some good news. We've had some amazing things happening this week and I can't wait to share it with you. The first step of having a clean bathroom is to gather your supplies. So these are the supplies that I have in my bathroom and they're readily available. The first thing is the duster, the Swiffer duster, and you can buy the Swiffer dusters for under $20 and this will last you months and months. My kids love using this duster. And the other thing that I use are fun socks. And so when the kids want to help me dust, they just put the socks on their hands and they just start wiping things down. And my absolute favorite cloths are these Norwex microfiber cloths, and I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. And then this one is actually for any surface, anywhere, and this is more for like glass and mirrors. And then I use cleaning vinegar only on the grout in the bathroom and in the toilet, and it's basically like this is my bleach, but it's safe to use. I would just recommend wearing gloves when you use it if you're gonna contact it or touch it, because it can burn your hands because it's acetic acid. So that's what I'd recommend. The Clorox Wipes, just, to help with bacteria as well. And the other thing I would recommend is, this is called the Clorox Scrubtastic Power Scrubber, and this is to clean the grout in my bathroom. In addition, I always recommend having a trash bag. So it doesn't matter what trash bag you have, whatever you have lying around, make sure you have a pretty big trash bag so it's easy if you see anything you need to toss, like old loofahs or something. Step number 2 is pulling everything out of the bathroom. So that's the trash can, the carpets, and just putting it aside. The third step is to dust all the surfaces. So there's a few different options for dusting. You could, like I said, use a Swiffer duster. The kids love using that. The socks, they can put them on their hands and dust around the bathtub and all along the surfaces. So these microfiber cloths are a godsend. Like, you don't have to use any products. All you have to do is add water to it. And my friend Angela Turner, who is my favorite medical assistant and my first medical assistant I had 10 years ago in my first job in gynecologic oncology, sells this. So I'll put the link below. And if you want to get any products, I believe these towels are only $19.99, and I've had mine for years, so they last a lifetime, and you really don't even have to wash them more than once or twice a week. You can reuse them within 24 hours. And embedded in each one of the cloths is silver. And not only does the microfiber, when it's dry, pick up all of the grime and dust through static energy, but when you get it wet, when you're wiping things down, the silver actually takes away 99% of bacteria that it's exposed to. So all you do is you add water and you wipe it down, and it's easy peasy. Then I would recommend doing the countertops, cleaning out the sinks, and then you can wipe down the entire shower with this, all the surfaces, and the bath. And our bath hasn't gotten much use. So I'm just gonna clean it out. And when a side of this microfiber cloth gets dirty, you just flip it over, and then that side is completely clean. Also has the ability to, after 24 hours of it being moist and dried, then it has something called self-purification, where it becomes clean again. And so you can reuse it, it won't get moldy, it won't stink, and it's amazing. And you don't have to use any chemicals, you don't have to use paper towels, so you're helping the environment. So this is one of my favorite products. And it's so quick and easy. I have these in the kitchen, in the bathroom, and they also make them as makeup remover cloths. And as you can see here, This is a little,
hands.
as you can see here, this is a little pet that the kids use. So step 5 is to sweep the floor. And what I would recommend is using the Norwex Superior Mop Starter System. And so it has the microfiber inside of here. I actually just use this, it's a little bit dirty, but it just comes off and attaches with Velcro. And you first can just kind of use it like a Swiffer, where you're just wiping it along the floors and kind of dusting, and it's fine to use on mirrors, on windows, on the walls, on the ceiling. And then after that, I would take it off and then get it wet, and then I would mop. And when you're mopping, you want to start from the furthest part away from the door. So I'll mop on the furthest part away from the door, and then you're done. After I moisten the mop, I'm just gonna clean the floor. It's so easy. Even my kids love to do it. And I mop into the shower. Step 7, and my least favorite step, is to scrub the grout in our shower. So if you don't have grout in your shower, you can just use the mop in your shower if you want, or you can use the microfiber cloth and just wipe it down. But with the grout, I actually use vinegar, and I will soak the area with vinegar for a few minutes while I'm wiping everything down. And then I use this Clorox Scrubtastic Power Scrubber to clean the grout. Again, you just turn it on and you go in through all the grout, and it's like magic. And I used to use something similar to like a toothbrush, and I would be scrubbing, my arms would be sore. And then I just rinse it down with the water. And then again, I go in there with the mop, and then I just kind of clean it up and get rid of any sort of excessive hair or anything like that. If you're using the vinegar, just make sure you wear gloves, because it is acetic acid, it can burn your skin. Step 8, you're done. It's time to put everything away. So I always keep my supply underneath our sink. So you can have a little basket, throw it under the sink in your bathroom, just keep it nearby. So otherwise it might not get clean, because I know that's my problem. I need to have the supplies readily available, because I don't want to run downstairs and go in the garage and grab all our other supplies. The reason why I love Norwex products is because you only have to use water to activate the silver to clean the 99% of bacteria. You're not using harmful chemicals that could be carcinogenic, meaning cause cancer in your family, and it reduces harmful chemicals. Interrupted. So my other recommendation is that if you can do this when the kids are napping, or after they're asleep, or first thing in the morning before they wake up, that's the best thing. Because otherwise, if they walk through either your bathroom, it's upstairs or downstairs, and they track footprints everywhere, or it's slippery and they slip and fall, it's just really important to just make sure you warn everybody, do not walk in the bathroom while you're mopping or while you're cleaning, because you don't want to have to clean it again. So when you're cleaning everything up, it's important to gather your towels, and if you need to wash them, which for my Norwex ones, I only do it once a week, but I would throw them in the sink, so then I know when I'm going to do my microfiber load, I throw them in the washer all together. And I have a special microfiber wash that I use. I'll put the link below. And you're done. You put all the supplies back, and now you get to go relax or have a cup of coffee to do your next task. Since it's Favorites Friday, I want to discuss a few of my favorite things. And one of the things that is near and dear to my heart is nurses. And so it's Nurses Appreciation Week. And my sister-in-law is a nurse. I have a lot of really, really close friends that are nurses, and ones that I work with closely in my office and ones that I've worked with in the past. And so I love to bless my nurses and Nurses Week with CharMed stethoscope bling. And I mentioned this prior in my favorite things, but I just love them so much. So I have all these cool little charms, and these are one of the newer ones that came out. This is a mermaid tail, and I am an affiliate of the CharMed stethoscope bling. This is a turtle. This is a little heart for mom. And actually, I wanted to bless one of the frontline worker moms that is working right now. If you're a nurse, I have a free mom charm for you to add to your stethoscope. So just drop a line below and subscribe. And I have one left, and I can mail it to you. And right now for the next week, if you look on the CharMed website, they're offering 50% off. So you don't need it. I don't know what the code is, but if you use code Pamela after the next week, you can always get 20% off your entire order. So CharMed stethoscope bling, I'll put the link below, and be sure to bless your nurses and send them special messages. If you're in a pediatrician's office and you call them and say you want to do something to bless their nurses, like, consider getting them charms for their stethoscopes, because they're so much fun and they last a lifetime. And all the kids in my office love them. So since it's Favorites Friday, I want to tell you about one of my favorite things. I just got it in the mail today. Oh my gosh, it is such a treat. And I love the packaging. It's so cute. Let's see what's inside. If Jesus calls me to get out of the boat, he is going to be there to help me walk on water. Thank you so much. Your support means the world. JustLovePrince.com. Oh my gosh. So I ordered these cards that I'm praying for you, and it's because I have so many friends that are struggling right now with, and family that are going through chemotherapy, or one of my friend's daughter has chemo. Look how pretty these are. I think these are all handmade, and they're blank, and it says praying for you. That is so sweet. I love this. And these cards. Oh, okay, this is it. This is like a display. So you put it up. Every day you can change it. So Jesus holds my every moment. All of the darkness in the world cannot extinguish the light of a single candle. Oh my gosh. His grace is enough. Faith over fear. Keep going. Love God. I asked God to help me grow, and it started raining. Laugh and grow strong. Saint Ignatius. Go forward bravely, fear nothing, trust in God, all will be well. Saint Joan of Arc. Our hearts are restless until they rest in you. Saint Augustine. Press forward and fear nothing. Trust. Mark 4:35-14. Wow. Talk to God. Go outside. Create something. Give thanks. Pray the rosary. Write a letter. Treat yourself. Unplug. Get some rest. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Prayer is the breath of life to our soul. Oh my gosh, it's like lungs. Oh my gosh, St. Teresa of Calcutta. Oh, I love this. This is my favorite. There is no problem, no matter how difficult it is, that cannot be solved by the rosary. St. Lucia of Fatima. Oh my gosh. God speaks in the silence of the heart. A single act of love makes the soul return to life. St. Maximilian Kolbe. This is amazing. I'm so excited. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to display it. Maybe I'll put it, figure something out. I love them. So I have some good news. SGN, one of my really close friends, Christine, it was her birthday on Cinco de Mayo. And I'm involved with a group through church called MOPS. It stands for Mothers of Preschoolers. and she's been struggling a lot lately, especially with the quarantine. And so we wanted to bless her and surprise her with a car parade. So I have some footage of what happened with her car parade. I was the big truck in the front, and I was playing Las Mañanitas. That's like the Mexican birthday song when we pulled up, and there was up to 15 cars of Mop's moms and their kids that came. And one of my friends, Corey's son, brought his trumpet and played happy birthday on his trumpet. And her next door neighbor, I didn't get footage of it, but he came out and started playing his trumpet and played happy birthday on his trumpet. And we were able to get a huge discount from an organization called Dream Dinners. And they're a national organization, so if you just look up Dream Dinners, I'll put my link below on where you can go. And they actually prepare freezer meals, and they offered Christine 50% off for anybody that wanted to bless her with a free meal. So we got about 4 or 5 meals together and blessed her. And the owner of the Encinitas one is amazing. I just am so blessed that she was able to do that for us. And they threw in a couple free meals for her and sides and desserts. And it's just such an amazing organization. So they're getting everything ready to go. Just sitting in front. Michael's is right there. It was like a prime location for moms. So much.
You're welcome. For Christine, all the goodies.
Oh, thank you. We really appreciate it.
Take care.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna like start crying. This woman, Anna, who's the owner of Dream Dinners, right behind me. She just gave me 50% off of the 3 meals I ordered. Plus, she added on sliders, like pizza sliders, for free. That was from like they had them in the freezer from last month's orders, which is totally fine because it's frozen. And the total for serving, I think it's for large orders. Let's see. I think it's 6 to 8 people. Make your own, and everyone knows it. 4 times 4. So that's 32 servings. A grand total of $50, $58. I mean, this woman is, oh my God, she's an angel. I got an extra half order of chicken tacos for our Cinco de Mayo fiesta tonight with our family. So she already started defrosting and everything. So now I gotta go home, cook. It's 4 o'clock and the thing starts in 45 minutes. So I'm on my way. Hey everybody, we're getting ready to celebrate Christine's car parade. Let's see, what does your sign say?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And then I did Mom.
Ooh, you got a rainbow.
2 teenagers, 2 babies, and then 2 kids.
Very cute. We got her a card, we got her some TP, and we're gonna decorate the outside of her. Happy birthday, Mother.
Thank you. Who you invited?
What are you saying? How are you? Yes, live trumpet. Woo! Okay. gonna tell you about the food. So if you have a Dream Dinners near you, I will feature them in a future episode because it's just such an amazing group and it's actually pretty inexpensive. So I'll talk about that again next week and feature them more closely. But again, thank you to Anna and Sharon and all the people in Dream Dinners and all the people in Mops that have donated money and supplies for Christine to bless her and her 7 kids with these amazing meals. So that's all for today. This is PA in the AM signing off. I hope y'all have a wonderful Mother's Day. Please tune in next Friday. I'm going to be discussing cleaning the kitchen. Happy Mother's Day, everybody, and happy Nurses Week.